Hey, it's Kelsy from PhantomSpot. Today I just wanted to review the main SPY Phantom print that was in play for Friday's session, which was the day after the 4th of July holiday. And then I wanted to detail my notes that I sent out to prepare for that. I'm not a financial advisor, and the areas that I detail are for my own interests, so please do your own research. The disclaimer is in the description. So on Wednesday, before the 4th of July holiday, we had a new SPY Phantom print for 552. And if you're unfamiliar with phantom prints and dark pool prints, phantom prints are a version of a dark pool print. And what sets these apart is that they're at prices yet to be discovered versus like dark pool prints you'll typically see at prices from the last 24 to 48 hours just coming through as like late prints to the tape. So these phantom prints are cool because they tend to create magnets, especially when there's a smaller spot strike price difference. So say this 552 print came in when we were trading at 550. Our Algo trend indicator was still strong bullish on the 15-minute trend at the time, and it did seem like a reasonable target for that day, as opposed to say like a $450 phantom print coming through. Like that does not seem reasonable for the day. So price came within 17 cents of filling this phantom print. And we probably would have continued up further if we had more time in the day. This was an early close to prepare for the holiday. So that evening, I detailed my notes for Friday's session, and I'll show you part of my email. Okay. I always review the SPY Phantom print action for the day. I list out the new prints that we got, their status, if they're opened or if they're filled, and any filled prints that we were previously watching, how they came into play. And then I detail like in a table the closest open prints. And sometimes like right now in this market, we'll go through periods where there's no open print to the upside. And then when we get one, it's like game on to the upside because that was such a small spot strike price difference, like with the 552 print. So, and then I include my personal areas of interest for the next day. I derive these levels from the Algo and then the phantom prints. I include my areas of interest to the upside and the downside, and then I have an over-under. In the over-under, it's an area that I personally consider price to be bullish if it's above, or bearish if it's below, and this can differ for anyone. So again, this is like my plan, my areas of interest. So I always encourage members to develop their own plan, utilize the algo, see what they think. So for Friday, I mentioned my over-under would be 551.08, and then you can see my targets, and then I give a chart. I overlay my areas of interest onto it. So let's go to Friday. So this is Friday because the Thursday was off with the holiday. So the 552 print was filled in pre-market, and then it became the highest filled phantom spot. So I'll go back to my email. That morning I sent an update like I said I do. I said, hope you had a nice holiday. The 552 SPY Phantom print from Wednesday is now filled. It's the highest filled phantom spot and worth watching as an over-under. And then I included a quick screenshot of my chart at the time with price action. So let's go to the 2-minute, turn my lines back on. Okay, so after the open, we can see that price retested my 551.08 over under. The low was within 4 cents before it decided to bounce. And then it had some like indecision a little bit with this phantom print, but once it stabilized above, it was able to advance to my next upside target at 553.80. And then once it broke through that, it eventually made it to my runner's target at 555.01. And I'll show you the algo. Here's the algo with the levels. And you can see like the minor levels coming into play throughout the day on the little pullbacks and all of that. But you can see that this was a significant gap. This was the 553.80 area of interest. And then it filled the gap to the next. That's why I said it was a runner's target for me personally. And this ended up playing out very well. The low a day was 4 cents above my over-under, and the high a day was just 4 cents above, again, the 4 cents above my runner's target, which was a cool way to see it play out. So back to my chart. This was a really good day. There were tons of opportunities. There were some reloading opportunities. If you just wanted to hold the whole day, that was possible too. And it was very profitable. There were 10x opportunities and more in options. So that was fun. And then it just kind of kept you bullish with the overall market, knowing that SPY had the potential to go up and continue to our targets. This was very helpful for multiple things. So if you're interested in phantom prints and how they could play into the potential levels for the next day, please visit PhantomSpot.com. For the PhantomSpot level subscription, I send a daily review email with my notes, and then I also send updates as SPY phantom print statuses change, and this plan is $15.99 a month. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me at Kelsy, Kelsy, @phantomspot.com. Thank you.